so, maybe the last question, or whichever way. Whether in an artificial science there's a definition of a soul. Yeah, but something that somehow... okay, well, it's not a question you can ask as the last question in such conversation, but had I wanted... Is there a quality out there that is a direct link of the things we spoke about? Of the emotion and alegria and then, you're talking about the soul. The soul is an abstract, hard thing. If you ask me if there's anything beyond the matter of the body, well, that too I can't argue. What kind of sensation of having something here unknown, unclear, something that is about my life, that a person has some guess. So he'd like to come. I'm surprised. I think that yes, but the approach is very complicated. I come to the awareness of a soul, but in a different manner. I claim that the moment, because I can perceive my life only according to my memory. So our existence in time is what defines us, and the matter, or my mind for that sake, or my body, are things that the whole purpose and the whole role is basically to enable me to pass information. And I'm like a vessel for that sake. Just as the computer is a vessel that is important in that software that runs in it. So simply you could say that the simpler treat the body as it treated the computer's software, but something much simpler. So if indeed our existence is existence in time, when that existence isn't bad, you can think of any living organism by itself. Yes, and living organism is defined by our connection with the environment, of his environment. In the general, totally general, even the most, if every amoeba or virus, to the extent it's alive, it defines by its connection with the environment. This is what characterizes life, is that flow of knowledge and material also, and the energy, whatever you want between it and the world. So at a certain point, you immediately come to the understanding that our materialistic existence is not the whole story. There's something here that started much before us, much earlier. If there's anything materialistic of me, and it's part of my awareness, I think in the long distance, I will continue later on, after my corporeal existence, because I think, how would I manufacture things that will affect its future? I hope they create in me kind of an extended, which is much beyond the artificial existence. Now, this thing I'd like to talk about is called soul. Well, my existence is beyond my corporeal existence, yeah? It's not necessarily soul what you talk about, and not something abstract that came out of me and entered me when I was born or died, yeah? But it's something that relates to knowledge that I'm processing in Ein and Aleph and leave behind me, be it through my students or my books or our expenses. No matter what, these are things remaining, and in that sense they are part of that existence, so-called the world of knowledge, or the world of opinions. This is my spiritual world, and it's totally defined. He has no metaphysics role. He's obviously in the way that I understand beats on the disk in the computer. Well, so here's another question, whether this software is a software that exists in you, and we are all entering your quality and basically exists in you, and that's it, and there's no more than that. Well, I said clearly that we're part of the environment. So how do we know this is the environment? This environment also exists in my software. Well, correct. Just as is in the computer. If something is in the computer, then it exists here, then I rule it. If it's outside of the computer, I don't know if it exists or not. Accordingly here, it's Well, the computer think like us. It doesn't end. It's a body that nowadays, at least, connected to all things, to receive information from the net, etc. So, all connected, yes. Nevertheless, just I'm connected to you, just as you're connected to me, and the computer is connected to the internet. So, in that sense, it's incorrect that it's only mine. As long as although I can't prove that nothing exists but myself, like any one of us, clearly. In that, you've answered. Its meaning is definitely beyond my existence. I constantly receive things from the world and also give things to the world that I have no awareness of it, or its influence. It's kind of a constant flow, subconsciously, yes. You said correctly. Well, I'm very glad that the science reaches such things. Well, I'm not talking the name of the science, I'm talking my own name, but I think I live in the science, I'm part of the science. But I can't claim that this is how the science think. I came to these understandings directly and rationally altogether out of the research and my engagement in things that touch these questions, and so what is happening in the science is coerced on you. You have no choice. It coerces you mathematically. Meaning the facts coerces into it. It's not something that I can or should understand or misunderstand. This is also the reason for me to think that the science is the place for us for metaphysics and physics. Another question, if possible. What do you think? Whether this knowledge in some way could affect the society, the world? In that I have no doubt that it can.